What's going on, traders? Today's day number 12 of the $1,000 account challenge, and we are down $21. Hate to say it, but it's another red day for me. Only took one trade that was on AMD, and ironically enough, AMD did the exact same thing that it did to me yesterday, which was give us a red to green move on the break of the previous day's close. Don't chase the move up. I waited for the dip entry, purchased the dip entry, looking for 115 to hold as support for the continuation and follow through. As soon as I took my entry, actually, we got a pop move up into the high of day. I was up about 10%. I could have taken the profits, but I said, you know what? I'm going to hold through and see what happens here. Didn't take the profits. The stock comes back down, and the moment that it breaks back below 115, I made the decision to cut the trade. And that's what's going to give me that $21 loss on the day. And I made the right choice, by the way, by cutting this trade here, because had I not did that, look at where this sells off to. I mean, a crazy drop. You're talking about over a $5 drop from the high of day down to the low of day. So it's very simple, very simplistic of a trade. Not much to analyze here. It's a trade that I would probably take again, just like I said yesterday. It's just a trade that didn't work. Usually what happens when you get these red to green moves is that previous day's closing price validates as support, and you do get follow through. But you have to trade what the chart is telling you and not what you think might happen. And what the chart was telling me at this time was that this trade wasn't going to work, and the only thing that we can do is just cut the trade the moment that it doesn't work so that we're not caught up holding something like this. So really unfortunate. I hate to book the red day, but I don't think that I made any mistakes here. The amount that I did lose was larger than what I wanted to lose, but with me making $40 yesterday and me losing $20 today, it was kind of by design that I was willing to lose $20 because I did make $40 yesterday. So in the account challenge, this brings our total balance to $1,083.27, with the goal being $25 a week, and this being week number 3. I'm actually still ahead of my goal. My current target goal was $1,075 by the end of this week, and I'm already still ahead of that even with the $21 loss today. So it's not a lot to be upset about, but just really disappointing that this trade didn't work. I did also have an opportunity to go short on SPY on the breakdown below 574, but I'll be honest with you, I was just scared of taking on more risk and adding another loss onto my already larger than expected loss today. So I didn't take the trade for that reason, but also I didn't take the trade because the stock sells from the high of day all the way to the low of day with virtually no pullback. Look at the magnitude of that sell right there. And so when this enters into all of this consolidation and chop, I didn't feel comfortable taking it short under 574. So instead, what I told the team was you can move your level down to 573.5. Look for a breakdown below that and then go short. This trade would have worked. Even on the retest over here would have worked for that sell off there. And eventually this trade works into the middle part of the day as well. But again, just not something that I was willing to take because I was already red on the day. And the biggest thing was this extension down. Even though if I would have taken this trade, it would have worked. It's just not good practice for me to get into the habit of entering into trades that I feel like I'm chasing on. So the big takeaway from today is that not every trade is going to work, and that's okay. We have to understand that there's not a system or a strategy out there that's 100% accurate all of the time, and you really have to know when to hold them versus when to fold them. And today was a day to fold them. Hopefully tomorrow brings us better price action. Thank you so much for your time and watching this video, and I will see you tomorrow when we continue the $1,000 account challenge. Cheers.